What's going on, boys and girls? Jack here with part 2 of my countdown to Modern Warfare 3. Now, I do apologize about releasing no countdown to Battlefield 3. I am going to, do not worry. It's just that I am not very good at that game, and I don't like uploading average gameplay. I like uploading exciting, interesting, good gameplay. So I'm just trying really hard to get a decent, footage for that game, but it's really hard, so I'm not quite sure what I will do, but that's enough about that. Back to the topic at hand, which is Modern Warfare 3. Now, there's been a lot of controversy about videos containing Modern Warfare 3 information. The one lately has been Woody Gamer Tag. Woody is a gamer tag. Why couldn't I say that? Woody's gamer tag video about the Modern Warfare 3 perks that have been released. Now, he released a very accurate video, so it seems that Infinity Ward, got in contact with YouTube and told them to put a copyright strike on his channel. So he had to take the video down. Now, like I said, I presume the only reason they did this is because it's accurate. Now, I don't have to worry about this because I have quite a small channel. By quite small, I mean a very small channel, so hopefully I can just fly under the radar and not have to worry about, Infinity Ward and YouTube putting these copyright claims against my channel. Now, the information I'm about to read to you, about to tell you about, is not 100% confirmed. It's not, nobody knows where it's originated from. It may have originated from Infinity Ward itself. It may be 100% accurate information, but do not take this as truth or fact. Now, to begin with, as cost, the major update detail that I found is about the perks. There's a list of maps on the website I've got here, different Spec Ops modes, survivals, different missions, but the biggest update is the perks and the Killstreaks. These are the two big leaked information, because of course, like any Call of Duty, the guns are going to be pretty much the same. Call of Duty always has the same set of guns. You can always know what to expect. Same with the maps. They're going to be just Call of Duty maps. Nobody really cares about the maps of the guns. I think the only gun people care about is if there's going to be a bolt-action sniper, which there will be. There will always be a bolt-action sniper in Call of Duty, no matter what. It's part of the game. They know it is now. They realize how big of a community the quickscoping community is, and they will always have a bolt-action sniper in their game. But back to where I was. Now, it seems that there's, of course, as always, is the normal perks. Now, I'm not sure if you have 3 perks this time. You might only get 2, you might only get 1, but I'm unsure. Now, the new perks that are for you, now this is very interesting. The reason I say that it's for you, is that there is 2 different types of perks. There are team perks, and there are normal perks. Now, team perks, it's unsure how they'll work, unsure how they'll come into the game, but basically what happens if you do well or you do bad, unknown at this point, that your whole team benefits from these perks that you have on. Now, like I said, it's not known how it's going to work. If it's going to work, maybe they'll take it out in the final game, but these are the 4 team perks that have been leaked and unconfirmed speculation. There's stopping power, blast shield, health regen, and stun protection. Now, stopping power is stopping power, increased bullet damage. Blast shield is unknown. I can just assume that it's like the blast shield out of Modern Warfare 2, except this time it's an actual perk. Health regen, regenerate health over time. I don't actually understand that because, Modern Warfare is a health regeneration game, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. And stun protection, as it said, is you get protection from flash grenades and stun grenades. So that's very useful. Now, the interesting one out of these 3, like I said, I don't understand how the health regen is going to work, but it's bringing back stopping power. Now, this is an interesting move by Infinity Ward, because as you can see with Black Ops, getting rid of stopping power worked quite well, except for the fact that everyone just used Ghost. Ghost became like the new stopping power, I guess you could say, where everyone used it. It became, so many people use Ghost that you had to use Ghost to counter them. You didn't have to, but it helped a lot. Now, the reason that it hasn't been such an issue in past Call of Duties is because people either had to pick between stopping power and, UAV, jammer, or cold-blooded, which were, the equivalents of Ghost. and everyone always picks stopping power. That's why it wasn't such a problem in previous installments of Call of Duty, but it was in Black Ops because there was no stopping power. I'm quite interested to see how stopping power, and in fact I'm quite interested to see how all the team perks are going to work. Now, some of the new standard perks that have come out that you will have yourself is Blind Eye, Assassin, Point Guard, Dead Silence, and Recon. Now, Blind Eye, this makes you immune to computer-controlled and player-controlled kill streaks. The Pro version makes your launches lock on faster and gives you extra bullet damage to vehicles. That is cold-blooded. That is cold-blooded in a nutshell. The only addition to that is that your launches lock on faster. Apart from that, that's just cold-blooded. Assassin, this makes you immune to UAV thermal and heartbeat senses. The Pro version also makes you immune to CUAV, EMP, and no longer shows your name in red or the crosshair in red when you're targeted. Alright, now what it seems is that I made a mistake when I was talking about Blind Eye being cold-blooded. It seems that they split the two of them between two different perks. Now this is, I quite like this move. It means you have Assassin, you're immune to UAV thermal and heartbeat senses, but you're still vulnerable to kill streaks. Whereas with Blind Eye, you're immune to kill streaks. It actually says you're immune according to this list here. So it means you cannot actually ever die from a kill streak, but you can be seen by UAV and thermals and that. That's quite an interesting, and I really hope that if they bring back in the old 3 perk system, they put these both on the same line, because that would really make people pick between the two of them. What do they want to do? Which one should they take? Next, there is Point Guard. Every 2 assists count as a kill towards your kill streak. That's a really nice. I like that this perk, if this is going to be in the game, that is going to be such a big help, because I average, no joke, about 6 to 7 assists a game. So having 2 of those count towards my kill streak is going to help a lot. Now I can only assume that I mean that if it's on the same kill streak. So if you're on a kill streak of 4 and the next one's 5 and you get 2 assists, you then get the 5 kill streak. But I don't think it will carry over when you die. Say if you're on, 4 and you've had 1 assist before you died and you get another assist, it will not give you the 5. I hope that's how it works. It means, you can't just suddenly somehow get kill streaks just randomly. I hope they iron that out, and if they can make that work, that would be great. Dead Silence, you make no noise, that's the standard. That's just Ninja and Dead Silence from Call of Duty 4. And Recon, now it's unconfirmed as to what it does. Much like all this list, we do not know if this is 100% accurate, but Recon, it's unconfirmed, but some special kind of radar to spot enemies, like I can only assume it's like a heartbeat, but on your minimap instead. And if that is the case, I really hope this is not a perk, or there is some sort of counter to this perk. Now we move on to the kill streaks. Now it seems that they've got rid of a lot of the big kill streaks. There's no chopper gunner in this list. I will go through the list now. There's EMP grenade, there's Little Bird, precision airstrike, stealth bomber, remote turret, directional UAV, remote mortar, airdrop trap, ammo resupply, escort airdrop, specialist strike package. Now EMP grenade is, I guess, it's an EMP much like in Modern Warfare 2, but it's just a grenade. So it will target an area of 10 meters and all electronics in that area will down. So if people have pitched up in a headquarters, you just chuck in an EMP grenade to get rid of all their claymores and things like that, or their heartbeats. And recon, recon and minimaps. That was really, if that is a kill streak, I'm really looking forward to that. That gives you a layer of tactility, and man, if you're playing in teams, you just have somebody with EMP grenade, and you just make them get it, and they'll save it up for when they need it. Next is Little Bird. I'm studying my words today. I'm trying not to, but I am. Little Bird, a small manned helicopter that can be controlled and used to gun down enemies. So I assume from reading this, it sounds very similar to the UAV and Battlefield Bad Company 2, where it's just a little helicopter and it can be destroyed quite easily, but if not gunned down, it can actually sneak up behind people and start killing them. So I assume this is just a really weak version of a chopper gunner that can be shot down fairly quickly. But it's so little, you can sneak into players' bases and it can be used to scout and things like that. Next is Precision Airstrike. This is exactly the same as the Modern Warfare 2 Precision Airstrike. Nothing's changed. Stealth Bomber, much like in Modern Warfare 2, exactly the same, just doesn't show up on your radar, so it surprises the enemy. They don't know where it's coming from. Remote turret. Now it says here it's a remote control turret, so I assume it's like the sentry gun, but you can like flick back to it maybe to control it, like you hold triangle and you flick back to your turret. So you can sort of keep an eye on two places at once if you're trying to defend an area, or you say in search and destroy or something like that. Next we have directional UAV, much like a normal UAV, except you put it into an area you want to scan, and it doesn't give you the whole map, it just gives you this one area. Much like I said, you know, if you believe there's people in there, you just chuck it up. Now I assume that this is going to go in like sort of like a straight line or a sort of triangle sort of selection place. I'm not quite sure how this will work, and it may just end up being, you know, redundant. People might just not use it anymore and just stick with maybe the recon perk or a heartbeat. The next kill streak is remote mortar. Now this is exactly like mortar out of Black Ops, exactly the same, no different. Airdrop trap. Now a booby trapped airdrop. Now this is like the hacker perk from Modern Warfare 2, where if you could booby trap an airdrop, and if a player went up to it, it would explode, I assume, or something like that. Now that's a nice little touch. So you can actually trick people completely. You know, you chuck it out, you die on purpose, or you run away, they'll go up to get it, and they'll die because they opened up a booby air trap. Then there's ammo resupply and ammo reloading airdrop. Now I really don't see why this is an airdrop, why this is a kill streak, unless they've gotten rid of the scavenger perk or the bandolier perk. If they've gotten rid of it, you know, that once again brings on a whole new tactical side of it. Especially if you're running in teams, you just keep somebody with an ammo resupply. I assume that it would be a fairly low kill streak, you know, maybe 2 or 3 kills. Next we have escort airdrop, a protected airdrop. So I assume it's just like a care package, but it's got an escort, so basically they can't shoot it down, which makes me think that maybe the care package helicopters and things flying a lot slower this time, so you can actually shoot them down before they drop the air package. It was possible in Modern Warfare 2, but it was quite hard. And then the specialist strike package, which at this point is unknown exactly what it does. Now, if you pay attention from that list, they've gotten rid of all the big kill streaks. They've gotten rid of helicopters, chopper gunners, chopper gunships from Black Ops, and Nuke. You know, they've gotten, and dogs as well. So the kill streaks this time are nowhere near as effective as kill streaks in previous Call of Duties, and I can only assume this is to prevent people from camping and to use their gun to actually get kills this time, instead of, you know, relying on these kill streaks that are just so overpowered, which I really like. I'm really looking forward to playing a game, hopefully without tons and tons of campers. Anyway guys, I would like to thank you for watching this video, and I would like to thank you for giving me so much support on this series that I'm doing, the countdown to the month of gaming goodness. I would like to thank you for all the support. This is probably being, you know, my most viewed series on my channel. Every single video is getting a lot of likes, a lot of views, comments, favorites, and I would really like to thank you guys. Now, as always, remember to like this video if you liked it, favorite it if you loved it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Jack out.